Yeah, that time of day again. That time of morning again. Oh gosh. Yo, what's going on? So definitely didn't feel like going to the gym today, but I forced myself, like I've been doing all week at 6 a.m. to hit the gym first thing. So today was abs and a little bit of back for the warm-up here. Just doing some seated rows on the rowing machine here. But also got into abs mainly today, trying to utilize the machines here at the gym. So I was doing ab crunches. I ended up doing 100 of these. And then between the sets, I did 5 sets of 20 ab crunches. And then between sets, I would do a minute on the core trainer. Yo, I'm really impressed by this machine here. Core trainer. It's basically like an assisted plank bench. Loving it. So once again, between sets on the ab machine, I was doing core trainer, 1 minute intervals. Hopping right back onto the ab machine, I was doing 5 sets of 20 on this machine particularly. Hopping right back in again to 1 more set of planks. I'm trying to really focus on my core because the core is the center of all your strength. You kind of need that to be strong. So I was trying to work on obliques here a little bit. Weighted side dip, I guess you could call it. And then secondary, just doing a little bit of bicep curls to get some pump going on for the day. And that was my workout this morning. Super tired, but we made it through it. You know what? There's something about dragging yourself out of bed at 6 a.m. regardless of how much sleep you got to go to the gym, that makes you feel like you don't want to do it in the morning. You wake up, you're like, oh, maybe I just won't go today. You know, maybe I won't do it. But honestly, once you force yourself to get there and go through it, after you're done, you feel like so much better. You're like so much more relaxed. You're so much more appreciative of your efforts to get here. And it pays off because now I feel so much better than my mentality before I came in. So train hard, train every day, go to the gym every day, at least half an hour, go for an hour every day. Yo, gym's done. It's actually pretty mild out here today. It's like 4 degrees. It goes from like 4 to -4 to 14. I don't know what's going on with the winter here in Southern Ontario this year. But I'm gonna go to work. Let's go. It's break time. It's break time. It looks like my car might be ready. I had an oil change done over here this morning. I gotta get some cash though. My car was ready. It was ready. Oil change it up. Man, you gotta get oil changes in your car. Make sure that shit's running because otherwise you're wasting your engine. But got my toonie and my loony out. We're gonna get some coffee and a muffin. I lied. I got a tea and a muffin. Fuck coffee, man. Like coffee, ugh. It's good, but it's not good. Tea's better. Tea is always good. Tea is like never bad. So green tea. I'm a green tea kind of guy. What about you? Oh, one more thing. Remember that dread I was showing you yesterday that was sticking up over here? Well, I kind of separated it because I realized that it was getting connected because of the hat, the silk I wear at night. So that's why it was sticking up. So I separated it back into this one, which is 2, right? I kept these as a 2. It was 5 dreads to begin with, and then here's the other 2 that was connected behind it, and these 2 are congoed, and then there was this one lone one here that was also connected to it. So I separated it. I should have filmed the separation, but it actually was perfect because I don't know, now my hair just like falls really well. I'm like 100% happy now with it. But like they will still continue to change. I mean, they're still growing and changing. So yeah, I'm gonna go back into work now, and I still owe the guy, the mechanic, 45 bucks for the oil change. I didn't pay him yet. I'll pay him in a minute. It's time for lunch. It's time for lunch, man. Let's go. So I have to go to the bank to pay off the mechanic, and then I also got to go to Fortino's and to grab some food, see what's going on in the supermarket today. I always buy my lunch from the supermarket now because it's the best price and you get healthier choices as well. Supermarket ting, you know? So yeah, stay along for the ride. While it's on my mind, I'm gonna go check out the Rexall drugstore because I want to get some pH strips to test my alkaline levels within my body. And I also need to get a little Vaseline jar for Leah. They don't have pH strips, no, but I swear I have some at home. I gotta take a look when I get home. Found it, lip therapy Vaseline. Tiniest little thing. I'm at Fortino's now for lunch. I always come check out this section here because it's like a day old stuff. And you usually get some nice salads for half price. So this is a quinoa, roasted corn, and spinach and feta cheese salad. I'm gonna get this for $2.50. Normally it's like $6. And I'm gonna get some rice balls. Thanks. Just the rice ball in the drink today? Looks like I'm eating a vegetarian lunch today. Quinoa salad and a rice ball. No meat anywhere in this lunch. I don't mind. It's got a lot of protein in it. The quinoa though. Getting the fuck out of here. I'm going home. Weekend's here now. Looks like we're going to back to Mississauga. I'm gonna leave Hamilton right now. I'm gonna go see Leah.
Part of one's environment is that created by his association with others. All people absorb and take over, either consciously or unconsciously, the thought habits of those with whom they associate closely. Do you mean by this that constant association with a person whose thought habits are negative influences one to form negative thought habits? Yes. The law of hypnotic rhythm forces every human being to form thought habits which harmonize with the dominating influences of his environment.
Taking notes here while I'm listening to my audiobook. No idling. When your brain idles, that's when negative thought can settle in. You gotta keep your brain active, full of positive thoughts, positive goals, positive emotions, positive energies. That's gonna keep your brain from idling, because once you stop thinking about shit, that's when the negative is gonna come in, is gonna grab you, and gonna hold you back. So basically have a goal in mind at all times and always working to attain that goal, and your brain will keep busy, fix on that, and then the goal will happen. And when you reach that goal, make another goal and do it again and keep doing it.
People are not born with wisdom, but they are born with the capacity to think, and they may, through the lapse of time, think their way into wisdom. I find this one of the most profound statements in the entire book. By using our ability to think and analyzing our experiences in life, whether successes or failures, we can gain wisdom. Can it actually be that simple?
can gain wisdom. If you're not wise now, you can gain wisdom by looking through yourself. Looking to yourself, looking to see what you learn from positive and negative experiences, from failures and successes. Always look and see what you've learned from every environment that you're in and every experience that you're in. That's what it's basically saying. And by doing so, you become wiser, because you can always gain something if you look for what the lesson was in the situation. So even if you try to do something and you fail, you can still gain a lesson learned, the very least, from that, which is a positive thing, because you can use it for the next time you try to gain more success. Interesting topic here is that it's saying that wisdom is acquired through time, and only through time can you attain wisdom. And what is wisdom? And wisdom is being able to influence the energy of the laws of nature to manifest that which you desire, and being able to harmonize with other people's minds to attain the same goal, to attain the vibrations of what you desire. And this is how you attain your wisdom, and that's what wisdom is, by doing that through time. And then it was saying that a mass amount of acquired knowledge is not wisdom. And we spend so much of our time trying to gather knowledge to become better at life, but it ultimately doesn't make us wiser until we've applied that knowledge over time. And realizing this from this book just now, it's saying that the average person doesn't start attaining and acquiring wisdom until the age of 40. So you spend 40 years of your life gathering knowledge and trying to apply it until 40, where you can actually finally make something of valued service in your life. And it just kind of put it in perspective for me a little bit, because it's showing me that most people don't attain their successes until their 40s, which is like halfway through their life. Unless you can figure it out a lot quicker, but you got to start applying the knowledge that you learn sooner to get there quicker. It's an interesting perspective. So knowing now that I'm 30, I have averagely 10 more years to apply knowledge and learn from it to start until I get my wisdom, which will be at 40, and then I'll start be making something, a lot greater than what already is, right now. Thoughts? Overall, that was a very good chapter on the caution. The caution principle was basically, you have to be cautious. You have to be over cautious about everything that you do. Make sure your plans are thought through thoroughly, because it's a problem when you go about taking action on things but you don't plan it out and you're not cautious. You can make mistakes that could have been prevented easily. So they were talking about people that are not non-cautious, and it really hit me like, oh shit, a lot of that stuff, like I'm like. So again, a very relating chapter, and basically this whole book is about talking about becoming a non-drifter, and non-drifters take action on their life day to day, and they don't get caught in the negative forces that keep you bound. In the drifts. And when you're drifting, you're not really living your life to your fullest potential. You're just kind of letting it slide by, accepting whatever is. But you can take control of it. You can create the life that you want by being a non-drifter. Consider this a non-drifting movement. We'll stand sturdy. This is why rock always wins in rock, paper, scissors. Because rock is a non-drift. They don't drift. They stay solid. Anyways, I'm almost home. Rant's done. This has been the story of my life for the past 20 minutes. Watching some Casey Neistat vlogs, and I'm just blasting the blow dryer because I just washed my hair. I had that baking soda, and I also used some apple cider vinegar. And I'm gonna spray it down with some rosemary, and that's about it. You dig?